Hey there, lovely souls. Welcome to my channel Magnetize Official. In today's video, we're diving into a collective reading just for you, our amazing YouTube community. Usually, I don't see any cards until I hit record, but sometimes, when the energy is especially strong, a few cards like to make their presence known early. That's definitely the case today. As I was getting the decks ready, two cards made themselves known, the High Priestess and the Passion of the Wild Red Mother. What's fascinating is that the Passion card appeared turned inward, suggesting that someone here is really embracing their High Priestess energy. Let's explore what this powerful combination means for us. Another card that came through is Change. What's coming through strongly is that someone here is using their intuition to guide themselves toward positive, powerful transformations in their life, which are bringing in peace, prosperity, and love. It's clear that these shifts are happening on an internal level. With the Passion of the Wild Red Mother turned inward, it feels like you're channeling that intense, burning passion you've always had inside yourself, not towards external people or situations, but towards your own inner growth. This shift is making you incredibly powerful and magnetic right now. It seems like your intuition is delivering some profound spiritual wisdom, possibly through dreams, meditation, or visualization. You might be catching glimpses of a future where you're achieving your deepest goals and desires. These visions could be inspiring you to make changes or take actions now, as if you're being guided by a future version of yourself who's already living that dream. I'm also picking up a strong wave of divine feminine energy from these cards. The High Priestess is a powerful symbol of the divine feminine and Passion of the Wild Red Mother, with its mother aspect, also embodies this energy. If you're resonating with this reading, it's likely that you're tapping more into your divine feminine side right now, rather than your masculine energy. You might even identify as a divine feminine, though we all have a blend of both energies within us. Now, I'm sensing some divine masculine energy coming through as well. It seems this masculine presence is showing up quite strongly, suggesting that he's been thinking about you a lot recently. However, there's a sense of distance here. With the sun reversed, there's a heaviness connected to this person or situation from the past. This might be a divine masculine you had a close connection with, but now there's a physical or emotional distance between you. This distance might be stirring up feelings of sadness or grief, possibly due to past events or the separation itself. I'm feeling a strong message from your guides, Divine Feminine. They're encouraging you to stay grounded in your High Priestess energy and not let past heaviness drag you down or pull you back into old habits. With the Five of Cups reversed, it seems like you might have been stuck in that difficult energy for a while, especially because of issues with this divine masculine. But now, it feels like you're starting to heal and move forward, positively, in your life. For some of you, there might be a sudden burst of inspiration to heal a part of yourself or your past, letting go of something and stepping into a new vision that aligns you with a fresh timeline. Your spiritual guides are urging you to maintain this higher frequency and not let the weight of the past hold you back. I keep hearing, allow yourself to be healed, and though this could mean different things for different people, it's clear that the message is to embrace your healing journey and continue moving forward with confidence. It seems like for someone here, there might be something or someone from your past that connected with a lower version of yourself. Even though you're a powerful, self-aware, and awakened divine feminine, you may have unconsciously kept yourself stuck in a lower vibrational pattern because of a fear of letting go. You might have worried that fully empowering and healing yourself would mean losing that person or thing completely. But here's the message. When you heal yourself, you're not losing anything. You're allowing everything to transform. There may be one last piece of your past, or a past version of yourself that you're still holding on to or are hesitant to fully address. This surge of motivation and inspiration you're feeling right now is calling you to heal and release this final piece, so you can truly move forward. With the Page of Cups upright, I'm picking up on a warm, comforting, and deeply loving energy, one that's all about emotional awareness and sensitivity. For some of you, this energy is something you're nurturing within yourself, creating a peaceful, happy, and self-aware aura around your emotional world. For others, this energy might be coming from a new person entering your life, whether it's a romantic partner, a friend, or even a professional, like a counselor or life coach, who helps guide you toward inner peace and comfort. This energy, whether it's internal or from a new person, feels strongly connected to friendship, as reflected by the Three of Cups. It seems to usher in a joyful period where you're presenting your new, empowered self to the world in a more open and vibrant way. In the past, you might have kept yourself closed off, either to heal, achieve a goal, or because you were holding on to some divine masculine energy that kept you isolated. Now, it feels like that has shifted in a powerful way, allowing you to embrace and share your higher vibrational self more fully. I'm hearing, "The door is open. Will you step through it?" And just as I said that, the Star card appeared. It feels like the past few weeks have been incredibly powerful for you. This energy is so intense that I can barely keep up with my words, which shows me that you're building up a lot of momentum. This momentum is manifesting as a sudden burst of inspiration or motivation, pushing you to make changes or welcome new, beautiful energy into your life. With the Star card, I'm also picking up the message, "The healer must allow themselves to heal." It seems like you've always had a healing presence for others, but perhaps you haven't always given yourself the same level of care. This is a reminder for you, Divine Feminine, to take that healing energy and love you offer others and direct it toward yourself. This self-care is boosting your confidence as you replenish and shine brightly with your own positive focus and attention. This feels like a time of deep purging and cleansing. Over the past few weeks, you might have experienced a surge of heavy, intense energy surfacing, which is all part of a process of release. This cleansing has paved the way for a period of spiritual renewal and positive change. So, what's being healed here with the Star card? I keep thinking of the Three of Cups, which suggests that this new energy is all about reconnecting with the world around you. It's a joyful, celebratory time, and it seems like the recent purging was necessary to bring you to this happier, more open phase. The Chariot card confirms this, showing that you're overcoming obstacles and making significant breakthroughs. Positive changes are unfolding within you and your life. These breakthroughs are often the result of your sheer willpower and focus. By staying committed to your vision, dreams, or goals, you're clearing away barriers and achieving major milestones. These breakthroughs might be connected to persistent issues in your work, finances, or whatever you see as your life's work or purpose. If you've been feeling stuck in a rut with your career or financial situation, that stagnant energy is now being released, giving you a significant boost in these areas. If you're still searching for your true passion or life's purpose, it looks like inspiration is on the horizon. Within the next 3 months, by the end of the year, you might find yourself drawn to a new direction or developing a deep passion for something specific. For those who already have a sense of their purpose, expect to see major breakthroughs and positive changes in your work or life's mission, with momentum building significantly by year's end. And let's not forget the King of Cups energy. This could represent someone new who's recently entered your life or is about to. This person aligns with you at your best and could be a transformative version of the divine masculine or someone completely new. Whether this connection is platonic, romantic, or related to your career, it feels like a strong, energetic match for you. This person carries a strong masculine energy, but is also deeply emotionally stable and self-aware. Their calm and balanced nature actually brings you a sense of peace and stability, lifting you to a higher level of confidence and emotional equilibrium, rather than dragging you down. When it comes to this King of Cups, they exude a commanding presence and know exactly who they are. They're incredibly confident and decisive, especially when it comes to you, Divine Feminine. Whether this person is an employer offering a new opportunity or a potential romantic interest, they're very clear about their feelings and recognize the immense value you bring to their life. I'm sensing there's more to explore about this King energy for you, Divine Feminine. The Queen of Pentacles is showing up, indicating that this person connects with you when you're in your abundant, grounded Queen of Pentacles state. Also, the Magician card at the bottom of the deck highlights your powerful manifestation energy. You'll likely recognize this person, whether you've already met them or they're on their way, because their presence will give you a surge of energy. You'll feel inspired to pursue your dreams and goals, and will be motivated to step into a higher vibrational version of yourself. I'm hearing, reach for new heights together, suggesting that you two could form a very dynamic team. If it's a romantic connection, it could even be that classic power couple vibe. With the Six of Coins upright, this relationship feels wonderfully balanced, not just emotionally and mentally, but materially too. There's a healthy give and take where you never feel like you're giving more than you receive. Instead, it's all about mutual, reciprocated energy. With the Six of Cups reversed, it feels like this connection, whether platonic or romantic, is a key moment for both of you to release the past and focus on what lies ahead. It's almost like both of you have been held back by past issues, and now, meeting each other has brought in this empowering energy to help you move on. You're both being guided to let go of old patterns and embrace the potential for a fresh start, represented by the Ace of Cups. We'll dive deeper into what this King of Cups is thinking, feeling, and experiencing in the present, as well as any messages they might want to share with you, Divine Feminine. We'll also explore the future possibilities of this connection. If you're drawn to explore the extended reading, I just saw 2222 on the timer, which feels like a meaningful sign. Now, I'm turning to your higher self and guides, Divine Feminine. First up, we have the Hierophant and the Ace of Swords making an appearance. I'm seeing the number 555, which might resonate with you. It feels like someone here is making some significant choices for their life, driven by a newfound resolve or determination. These decisions seem to be happening on a mental or internal level, and might not be shared with others just yet. It's like a burst of cosmic energy is inspiring you to commit to a dream, goal, or vision, and this clarity or new idea is represented by the Ace of Swords. If you're experiencing this, or start to feel this way in the coming days, know that this inspiration might be coming from a deep, intuitive place, even if it feels random or like it's just your conscious mind at work. It's likely more deeply inspired than you realize. It seems like you're in the process of building something new, whether it's a vision, dream, or goal. This fresh energy and ideas are guiding you, Divine Feminine, toward embracing your Empress energy. Your Empress energy is strongly anchored through your solar plexus chakra, which ties directly to your sense of self-worth and confidence. It seems that someone from your past might have impacted your self-esteem or made you question yourself. The King of Pentacles reversed and the Hanged Man upright suggests that in order to move forward into the Ace of Swords, Hierophant, and Empress energy, there's something you need to release or let go of. I'm hearing, be mindful of the people and influences that tend to drag your energy down. It's like you're in the process of clearing out these negative influences from your life. You've been becoming more aware of what lowers your vibration and finding the courage to set boundaries or move away from these things. While it might sound harsh to say, cut these things out, it feels necessary because your high vibrational energy and strong spiritual purpose mean that anything lower vibrational simply can't stay in your space without affecting you. You're becoming increasingly aware of what you need to protect your peace and nurture this powerful new vision you're embracing. As I mention this, the Lover's card appears, symbolizing a transformative process. It's like you're metaphorically pruning your garden, removing the withered parts of yourself and your connections so your garden can flourish and grow. In doing so, you're becoming incredibly magnetic to the energy of the Lovers. From another angle, you're clearing your energetic field and surrounding yourself with a powerful aura of unconditional love. This high vibrational energy is attracting people, situations, and interactions that resonate with the same loving frequency. For some of you, this might mean healing and harmonizing a past connection, transforming it from a place of hurt into this beautiful lover's energy. For others, it could signify the arrival of someone new or someone who has recently entered your life. The Page of Cups and Six of Cups, which we saw earlier, both suggest someone who is loving, comforting, and emotionally balanced. I see you drawing in this type of energy through your third eye and crown chakra, almost like you're energetically magnetizing this person or situation through spiritual channels. This connection feels not just loving and harmonious, but deeply spiritual as well. The High Priestess card has appeared again, which really ties this whole reading together. It's a clear sign that this love, whether it's a new person or a relationship that's healing, resonates with your High Priestess energy, when you're fully aligned with yourself, empowered, and trusting your intuition. By staying connected to your inner wisdom, you're naturally calling in this lover's energy, magnetizing this person or situation into your life in a powerful way. All right, let's start with the Hanged Man, which appears in reverse. This card suggests that someone might be feeling stuck or apathetic about their life right now. I'm picking up a strong masculine energy, so if you're a divine feminine listening, this could be a masculine you're energetically linked to. This person seems discontent with their current 3D reality and might even be viewing aspects of their life as failures, as indicated by the Ace of Swords reversed. There's a sense of frustration and self-directed disappointment. On the flip side, we have the King of Wands upright. This card represents the masculine's natural core energy. It seems that their true essence is about inspiring and leading others through their creativity and passion. They're characterized by a strong sense of determination and a refusal to conform. When they set their sights on something, they're fiercely committed to achieving it. For some of you, this might relate to an external, masculine energy, while for others, it could connect with your internal divine masculine, as we all hold a balance of both divine feminine and divine masculine within us. I'm hearing a wounded masculine trying to find their way. At their core, this person embodies the King of Wands, loyal, decisive, creative, and a natural leader. Yet, in their current 3D reality, they're feeling disconnected from this true self, leading to significant frustration. We also see the Temperance card and the Three of Wands appearing. It feels like something is starting to bring balance to this masculine's life. With the Three of Wands, they're beginning to adopt a more forward-thinking approach, something that's been lacking in the past. Although they've always aspired to fully embody their King of Wands energy, In reality, they've felt like they were drifting without structuring their life in a way that truly fulfilled them. It seems like the Three of Wands, with its foresight and planning, is helping this person feel more grounded and balanced, as indicated by the Temperance card. If this masculine energy is someone in your life or someone you're connected to, they might view you almost as an angelic presence. I'm hearing God send, and it feels like they are deeply grateful and overjoyed to have crossed paths with you in this lifetime. Even though they might not always show their excitement or joy on the surface, it doesn't mean it's not there. They might try to keep a lid on it, aiming to come off as cool or casual. This might be their way of managing their emotions, which could resonate with some of you. They see you as someone who's appeared in their life almost like a miracle, with a lot of synchronicities surrounding your meeting. It's as if the universe orchestrated your connection, and they view you as an angelic presence, especially with the Temperance card featuring an angel. For some of you, this energy might be reflecting something happening within your own inner world. If you've been feeling that Hangman reversed energy, feeling stuck or uninspired in certain areas of your life, this could indicate that you're in the process of healing your inner divine masculine. By introducing balance and forward thinking into your life, you're making strides toward positive change and structuring your path in a way that feels empowering. You might be making adjustments in your life to create more balance and peace. While it's essential to stay present, when I mention forward thinking here, I mean setting a clear vision for yourself and letting that vision shape the structure of your life, guiding you toward that future. For some divine feminines, this could mean reorganizing your time or life to support a more balanced, grounded existence and align with the future vision you're crafting. In essence, you're tuning into a higher vibrational timeline by restructuring your life to better match this elevated vision you're creating. We're seeing a few reversed cards here: the Ace of Cups, Four of Cups, and Three of Cups. This suggests a situation where love or feelings seemed unreturned or not fully reciprocated, leading to a sense of imbalance in your life. It feels like someone was hesitant or unwilling to take advantage of an opportunity, almost as if they were just sitting on it. The Three of Cups reversed might indicate that other people were involved, possibly contributing to gossip or misunderstandings. This energy feels like it's challenging established beliefs or norms, represented by the Hierophant reversed. This could point to disagreements between the individuals involved, or for some, a significant change like a separation or divorce affecting the situation. It seems like this connection is shaking things up and challenging some long-held beliefs or norms. It might be causing ripples in your friendships, family dynamics, or even within your community. There could be judgments or misunderstandings coming your way, especially if you and this person are stepping outside the box and pursuing what you truly want, despite how unconventional it might be. On a broader scale, this could reflect what's happening in your own life, divine feminine. You might be pushing boundaries and challenging the status quo, and, as a result, facing some negativity or judgment from others. It's almost as if people are projecting their own self-doubts onto you because you're daring to question and explore what they aren't ready to confront themselves. With the Hermit card showing up, it's clear that this journey of challenging norms and living unconventionally might sometimes make you feel isolated or alone. The Hermit represents a period of introspection and solitude, suggesting that while you're forging a unique path, you might feel a bit disconnected from others. However, there's a powerful message here. You're a light in the world. This means that even if you feel alone, your unique perspective and journey are shining a light for others. Your path may not always be easy or understood by everyone, but it's important and illuminating, Let's dive deeper into this message and see what additional insights we can uncover. With the Eight of Wands reversed, it feels like there's been a slowdown or a hiccup in this connection, leaving you, divine feminine, feeling like momentum is slipping away. You might have been feeling that the timing is off, especially with the Eight of Wands reversed suggesting delays or obstacles. I'm seeing the number 333, which hints that spiritual forces are at play in orchestrating this situation. Your meeting with this person wasn't just a coincidence, but a part of a larger cosmic plan. From your perspective, it might have seemed like bad timing, particularly because the masculine energy appeared stuck or disengaged, reflected in the Ace of Cups, reversed, and Four of Cups, reversed. You may have felt a sense of unreciprocated love or missed opportunities, which could have been deeply disappointing and triggering, leaving you feeling like you weren't chosen or valued in the way you hoped. I'm picking up on something deeper here. Even though it might seem like this connection has lost momentum, there's more going on beneath the surface. I keep seeing repeating numbers, like 444, which suggests that while you've been feeling the slowdown or poor timing, you've also been thriving in your Queen of Pentacles energy. You've redirected the focus and energy you might have once poured into this connection inward, channeling it into your creativity, self-care, career, or personal growth. Spending time alone and finding peace with yourself has only amplified your magnetism and manifestation power, as shown by the Magician card. It's like you're in a phase of building a new foundation for your future, starting over in a sense, but from a place of profound spiritual wisdom. Even if it feels like you're beginning from scratch, your soul has accumulated valuable insights that guide you powerfully. This journey is leading you to significant growth and transformation, and others might soon notice these shifts as extraordinary leaps or even a touch of magic that wasn't accessible to you before. It sounds like you're in a powerful place of transformation, divine feminine. I'm sensing a deep optimism about the future you're crafting. The enthusiasm card really highlights this period of growth and learning you've been experiencing. Even if things seem static on the surface, beneath it all, you've been making incredible strides spiritually, emotionally, and energetically, both consciously and unconsciously. You've been laying down a strong foundation, which will support you as you move towards what you feel called to do. It's like you've already manifested your dreams and goals in the spiritual realm, and now you're seeing them unfold in the physical world. The progress you're making is a reflection of the deep, energetic work you've done. So even if it feels like you're just starting to build momentum, know that you've already done the heavy lifting energetically, and now it's all about witnessing the manifestation of your vision. I'm picking up on something interesting. As you continue to dream big, heal, and do that deep inner work, you're naturally setting the stage for your desires to manifest in the physical world. It's almost like the vision you've been nurturing will start to flow and unfold effortlessly. Your intuition is supercharged right now, so much so that you might even feel tingling or a bit of pressure around your forehead or third eye. Trust that this inner guidance is leading you to seamlessly bring your dreams into reality. Let's dive into the details of this situation. It seems someone missed an important opportunity with you because they let themselves be swayed by a negative influence, a Queen of Wands reversed energy. The truth is, this connection is deeply high vibrational, as shown by the Lover's card. It could be a twin flame or a very high vibrational soulmate, someone to whom your soul is profoundly linked. Even though you're maintaining your own stability and focusing on your abundance and happiness, this connection continues to tug at you energetically. You might notice this pull because you feel the presence of that lover's energy quite strongly. The Lover's card is aligned with your root chakra, suggesting that this is a deeply physical connection, possibly with someone from your past or someone you're currently interacting with. It feels like you're on the edge of something significant changing or manifesting in your physical world with this person. I'm not sure who needs to hear this, but it's a strong message about a real-time, tangible connection. Let's dive deeper into this. The number 7 is popping up, which might be meaningful for someone listening. We also have the Chariot card, and it's bringing a message of unstoppable determination. No obstacles will stand in my way. It feels like previous hurdles with this person are either cleared or on the brink of being cleared. The Chariot suggests a strong drive to stay connected, and it seems like the masculine energy is at the heart of this determination. Although he may have initially missed an opportunity due to influences from a karmic feminine energy, represented by the reversed Queen of Wands, he's now fully committed to overcoming those past missteps and moving forward. Even though there were some bumps in the road, Divine Feminine, you've handled things with grace and self-respect. You chose to step back and protect your energy when you weren't being treated right, maintaining your calm and stability in that Queen of Pentacles energy. Meanwhile, the masculine has been determined to stay connected with you, working through his own obstacles and clearing the path that might have previously held you both back. If these hurdles haven't completely vanished yet, they're on their way out. It looks like he's ready to seize a missed opportunity from the past, driven by a newfound resolve to move forward without regret. Here's the vibe I'm picking up from the masculine. It looks like there's a chance for a peaceful resolution or a meaningful conversation ahead. The 5 of Swords reversed suggests that this communication could be the key to transitioning the connection into something new and positive. Remember, Divine Feminine, you are the master of your own path. Even if this masculine opens the door to a new chapter, it's crucial for you to stay centered in your Queen of Pentacles energy. Keep your focus on yourself and the wonderful empire you're building, whether that's in your life or your inner world. Trust your intuition as you navigate these changes. I'm sensing a real opportunity to shift this connection into something new. When I say transition, it could mean moving towards greater commitment, more regular communication, or even a deeper physical connection. However, if you're looking for peace, or a different type of resolution, that's also on the table. For those who feel they've outgrown a romantic link, there's a chance to find harmony that aligns with your peace and happiness. This person seems to be one who meets your emotional needs, but through your journey of self-healing and embracing your Queen of Pentacles energy, you might realize that some needs weren't fully met. This insight could lead you to attract someone who not only has a profound spiritual connection with you, but also supports you in the tangible aspects of life. This new person will have a gentle, caring presence that truly complements your journey. It seems like this reading is opening up a deep, transformative phase for the masculine energy coming through. The cards, cracked open, rock bottom, and surrender to the alchemy of life highlight that he's facing a significant low point, which, while challenging, is also serving as a catalyst for profound inner growth and spiritual awakening. This moment of hitting rock bottom is acting as a powerful catalyst for breaking down old patterns and beliefs, much like an ego death. The card Deep Cellular Healing further suggests that this transformation is reaching into the core of his being, initiating a deep and fundamental healing process. This could be a crucial turning point as he navigates through these intense changes. With the number 333 appearing, there's a strong sense of spiritual alignment and guidance surrounding this journey. It's as if the universe is conspiring to support and guide him through this period of deep healing and transformation. Now, starting with the traditional tarot, I want to circle back to the deep cellular healing card that I feel connects strongly to the masculine energy coming through. I feel that this particular masculine does certain things. I'm hearing acts out when he is feeling vulnerable or when he has self-doubt. It's almost as if he turns to something to boost his sense of confidence, which might actually cause the divine feminine some kind of pain or detriment. I feel like this is an unconscious reaching for something to fill a void. For the masculine I'm channeling here, it may be that, whatever this behavior is, it is something you, divine feminine, are consciously aware of, or your intuition has been very aware of with the high priestess energy. I feel that what this masculine truly desires, deep in his heart, is to become the emperor who can match your high priestess energy. Here, we have the high priestess and the 10 of cups, a massive card of stability. This can even be a card of marriage, two people coming together in a harmonious, long-term, stable relationship. The emperor represents what this masculine wants to become, and the potential to become that emperor is within him. This is why you, divine feminine, can sense this potential. You can sense that when you are in your high priestess energy and this masculine fully embodies his emperor energy, the two of you could form a powerful alliance, symbolized by the 10 of cups. However, with the strength card reversed sitting on the sacral chakra, I feel as though, in human form, this masculine feels inadequate. Although you, divine feminine, can fully see his true potential, you can see him in his emperor energy and even get flashes of that innermost self. It seems as though, in the past, or possibly in the present for some of you, this particular masculine has acted in ways that were coping mechanisms. These behaviors built an artificial sense of self-confidence due to a feeling of inadequacy and not being able to match your energy. I'm picking up a message that might resonate with you. You're too good for him. It seems that there's a fear of abandonment or inadequacy within this masculine energy, which might be influencing his actions in ways that lead to confusion and emotional pain for you. This fear can create a push-pull dynamic where every time you feel ready to fully commit, his insecurities get triggered. This might cause him to act in ways that are confusing or hurtful, potentially seeking validation from others or engaging with connections that seem superficial compared to the depth of what you share. When I mention shallow and deep, I'm not comparing them in a negative sense. Instead, it's about the depth of your connection versus other interactions he might have. Your bond carries profound emotional and spiritual significance, making any other connection he has feel relatively shallow by comparison. I hope this offers some clarity and understanding for you. I want to know more about what this masculine is thinking or feeling at this time. Why does this masculine pull away? I heard immediately, I pull away because I'm scared. What are they scared of? What is this masculine afraid of? The world, showing their true self to the world. It's almost like this particular masculine is afraid of getting exactly the fulfillment they desire on all levels, which I know sounds really strange, but it's a common fear among those who aren't fully awake spiritually or have not yet integrated their shadow aspects. They're afraid of aligning with a very high state of soul fulfillment. This masculine is afraid of that kind of fulfillment because there is a worthiness wound here coming up in the sacral chakra, vulnerability, self-doubt. Here we have the 7 of Pentacles upright and the 2 of Pentacles reversed. The strange thing is, I'm hearing, won't go away. Either this connection won't go away, or maybe this particular masculine keeps coming back again, or the connection keeps returning. I'm hearing, it won't go away, but it won't move forward. And that puts the divine feminine in a very challenging position. It's almost like this masculine is incapable of letting you go or letting you move on. They don't want to see you move on to someone else, yet they themselves don't feel good enough for you. For whoever I'm speaking to here, you are very much aware of this dynamic. I'm not telling you anything new. I feel that for the person this message is for, this is something you've been sensing. It's almost like a roller coaster dynamic where you'll feel on such a high with this person, and then all of a sudden, it drops off out of nowhere. I'm hearing, I'm getting off the roller coaster. It feels like, for the divine feminine here, you are done with this dynamic. You've felt restricted by it, or you've felt it triggering some of your own past wounds. It's almost like those wounds are being triggered, but they're no longer within you. I hope this makes sense. This is so strange. It's like this masculine's triggering behavior is actually triggering a past version of yourself on a lower timeline, one that you've already risen out of. So, it's almost like the higher version of yourself that you've become recognizes that this behavior would have been very triggering for you, but now you have no interest in engaging with it. You know that, to engage in 3D with that behavior, you would have to lower yourself to a lower vibrational timeline, and you're no longer willing to do that. I do feel as though there is some sadness because, with Happy Family reversed, you can sense there is a huge potential for that 10 of Cups energy, a lot of mutual fulfillment. For some reason, I'm getting from someone's guides that this particular masculine may communicate with you very strongly through music, specifically through song lyrics. Even if this person doesn't share songs with you or isn't necessarily a musician, when you hear particular songs, especially certain lyrics, you might feel their energy being transmitted through the words. This is not a coincidence or a delusion. You are telepathically picking up on this masculine's true thoughts and feelings through song lyrics, which align perfectly with synchronicities. With the Goddess of the Moon and Happy Family reversed, it feels like you had to make a difficult choice to step back from an immediate reunion or connection with this masculine to maintain your own sense of empowerment. This doesn't mean the potential for this connection isn't there for the future. But right now, staying true to yourself and your worth required letting go of the idea of an instant physical outcome. For many divine feminines, this might mean you had to release the notion of an immediate reunion to protect yourself from being pulled back into a lower vibrational state triggered by this masculine's behavior. Engaging with this behavior might have made you feel insecure or questioned your worth, and you've recognized that you're better off maintaining your higher state of being. If this resonates, it's a sign that you're honoring your own growth and stability. The number 4 or the month of April might hold significance for you. With door to personal healing and happiness reversed, it suggests that while both of you are on separate paths of healing and growth, the deep spiritual connection between you endures and remains significant. I want to reshuffle the cards here. Because this masculine's mindset and feelings are so complex, I actually want to read into what they're really thinking and feeling toward you, divine feminine, how they are perceiving you now. While I was channeling that, I picked up that you, divine feminine, may have friends or family members around you who love and care about you. They might be saying, if they're making you confused, that's your answer. They might be saying that you're reading too much into this person or situation, giving them the benefit of the doubt. This could add another layer of complexity, because with these situations, you're not being crazy or delusional. You are actually picking up on things happening on multiple different levels, spiritually speaking. And those who can't perceive what's happening on those higher, more energetic levels may think you're crazy or delusional. They can't perceive what you're capable of perceiving. This may be a theme in your life, the ability to perceive other realms and read energy very accurately. This may lead you into trouble sometimes, because you can't always use physical language or observations to justify what you're perceiving at these other levels. It's like you've tapped into a seventh sense, beyond the usual intuition or sixth sense. You possess a profound spiritual knowing that allows you to perceive energy in ways others might not. This heightened perception can be hard for people to understand, and it's natural to feel challenged when trying to explain these feelings. Part of your spiritual journey right now is embracing the fact that you may be misunderstood by those who can't sense what you do. Instead of justifying or defending your insights, you're being guided to find peace with your own knowing. This acceptance is grounding you and helping you cultivate inner tranquility. By staying centered and connected with your deeper understanding, you're aligning more closely with your desires and manifesting them into reality. I don't know who that was for, but what I will say is, with rest and rejuvenation reversed, sitting on the sacral chakra for you, divine feminine, someone listening here may find these triggers coming up at night. This may involve the masculine you are connecting with, who is wounded in his own sacral chakra, seeking external validation from either other feminine energies or filling a void through other things in his life. It's almost like waves of telepathy come through about that whole triggering, specifically at night, which could even lead to increased feelings of anxiety or panic attacks. You might even feel a sick feeling in your stomach or gut late at night because of the energy you're picking up. With indecision upright, sitting on the solar plexus chakra, it feels like there is some kind of choice to be made. It's almost as though you're not sure which direction to go, but your guide is saying you will know which way to go because the right choice will feel good in your solar plexus, what we sometimes refer to as the gut. It will feel aligned with you, giving you a boost of confidence and excitement. It will feel like following the flow of energy. If a certain direction makes you feel tired, lethargic, or lowers your energy and confidence, that could be an indication from your intuition that it's not the correct direction for you at this time. Of course, using terms like correct or incorrect is very black and white for this kind of quantum-level conversation. As you know, there's no right or wrong here, only what is more aligned with your soul-level desires, and what is more misaligned with those unique desires. Those feelings will indicate your level of alignment with your desires. When you feel a sense of energy flowing, excitement, and a boost in confidence, it can be a powerful sign that you are moving in a direction that aligns with the grander vision of your life that you've been holding. I will say that some loneliness has been coming up with community in the reverse position, sitting on the heart. I'm hearing, my heart is lonely. Why is there a divine feminine feeling lonely here? Because you know your value and worth. This is a very strange message, but it's almost like someone here is lonely because they know their worth. What I mean is, someone knows the worth of their energy, their peace, and isn't willing to connect with others, platonically or romantically, just for the sake of not being alone or having a connection. You are prioritizing your own peace, seeing the value of that inner peace and your time and energy. You aren't willing to give that time or energy to something that isn't equally giving back to you. However, this puts you in a very rare circle of people on the planet. It's like you are on a timeline that is so high vibrational because it matches your high vibrational energy. Although you may be surrounded by many physical beings, there are very few who are matched to you energetically at this time. I would love to include more information on this in future videos on timelines. This phenomenon arises when we discuss timelines and how our frequency matches us to particular ones. There are strong, low vibrational collective timelines that a majority of unconscious people align with. When you raise your frequency and align with higher vibrational timelines, it can sometimes make you feel a kind of soul loneliness because, although you share the planet with many others, not many are aligned with those higher vibrational timelines you are now tapped into. I know this sounds very strange, but for many of you, this is your reality. This is something you've been experiencing for years or even decades as you've gone through this awakening process. Know that nothing is going wrong in all of that, and you are making very courageous choices by not lowering your vibration just to fill a void or have a physical connection. You are preserving yourself for what truly aligns with you and therefore can reciprocate in a meaningful way. If something isn't aligned with you energetically, it may connect with you, but it isn't capable of giving back to you in a reciprocated way. It seems like this message really resonated for someone. Often, even when someone wants to connect with us, they might not be able to meet us on the same frequency. This isn't necessarily due to ill intent, but simply because of the energetic differences between us. Many divine feminines have felt this imbalance in various ways. With adjacent possibilities reversed, you're starting to firmly establish yourself on a specific path from a high-level perspective. This involves staying connected to your intuition, trusting in the moment guidance, and keeping your third eye open. By doing so, you're aligning with a high vibrational path that's leading to significant manifestations entering your life. In regard to the masculine energy we've been discussing, whether it's a specific person, a different individual, or even your own inner divine masculine, remember that these energies can connect with multiple people or reflect various aspects of yourself. The Envy card signifies a sense of unfulfillment or feeling left out, but it also highlights how this feeling can drive the masculine within to address and integrate shadow aspects that have affected the connection in the past. I'm working with the traditional tarot cards today, and the energy feels clear and open. So, I'm keeping this reading open-ended. I invite each of you to set your own intentions for this reading, whether you say them out loud, type them in the comments, or simply hold them in your mind. Your personal energy is vital in shaping the reading, and this co-creative process helps bring forth insights that resonate with you. Thank you so much for sharing your unique and powerful energy with this channel. So, what's coming through for those of you tuning in right now? We've pulled the Knight of Swords reversed, which, honestly, has been showing up a lot lately. It seems like someone might be feeling like they missed their chance with you. This card often points to impulsive or restless energy. The person in question might generally be impulsive, or they could be so caught up in their emotions about you that they're acting or speaking without thinking. They might even be second-guessing their next moves, or worried about coming off as too hasty. What is this impulsive energy? They're feeling restless because they're afraid that they've lost you forever. Literally, we got the card, I'm afraid that I lost you forever, and we also pulled the card, I ran because I wasn't ready for you. This is someone who may have run from your connection in the past. I'm getting that this running may have been more so emotional. They may have emotionally disconnected from you in the past, or not been responsive when you expressed emotions for them. But at the bottom of the deck, we have, I'm ready to take my mask off. So, this is someone who is ready to be honest and open about how they are feeling beneath the surface. They're considering taking some kind of impulsive action, or possibly communicating in a way that they feel would come off as impulsive. But they're also worried about how you would take it if they were to speak or behave in those ways. I do feel that they're going to be taking that impulsive action regardless. Here we have the card, pause in action, calmness, step back, wait for the sign. I feel like this is your energy. So you're coming up as being in this state of peace and tranquility. Specifically, I'm hearing that you've cultivated this peaceful energy in your life through certain routines or rituals that you perform on a daily basis. This could be going for a walk, meditating, or doing certain manifestation or energy clearing techniques. It feels like you've really pulled back your energy from all people and things and poured it back into yourself. I feel that you are in this state of really affirming to your inner self that what is aligned with you will find you, will take action towards you, will communicate with you. You will not have to go out and find the love that is meant for you, whether we're talking about romantic love or love just in a platonic sense, in social settings, in friendships, or in co-working environments. At times, you might still feel this pull or this urge to reach out externally and kind of push certain connections into play. But know that if you're getting these urges and they're coming with a chaotic or pushing energetic sense within you, trust that feeling as a form of intuitive guidance. Whatever you are considering doing in regards to reaching out or pushing something into place externally may actually be you preemptively trying to force an alignment when you are meant to be in this state of pause, focusing on aligning within yourself, and then allowing the external to come together to meet you in your vibration of unconditional self-love and inner alignment. I'm getting the sense that there might be some past connections or opportunities you're reflecting on, whether they're friendships, relationships, or other kinds of bonds. These might not just be work-related, but could also be life-related or personal. What I'm picking up is that any connection or opportunity that has drifted away from your life did so because it wasn't aligned with your energy of unconditional self-love. It's not about you being unworthy of those connections. Rather, they weren't able or willing to meet you at your highest level of self-alignment. They simply couldn't stay in your energetic space as you embraced your own deep sense of self-love and authenticity. I'm just getting this message of allowing what is not meant for you, what couldn't connect with you in that place of unconditional self-love, to pass out of your life, to fall out of your life. Maintain that beautiful state of surrender. I know I'm saying all of this, but I feel for the person I'm speaking to here. You don't really need someone externally to tell you this. This is what you've been doing, and it's so beautiful that you've made that powerful shift. You are no longer going out and seeking validation or connection. You know that the connection and opportunity that is meant for you will seek you, will pursue you, will connect with you. You won't be able to miss it. Wow, this is such a beautiful message. This thread of energy is so gorgeous, and I feel it's really a reflection of this beautiful, almost glowing ring of light around your personal aura. That has come from all of the inner work you've done on yourself, all of the transmutation work that you've done internally. It's causing you to have this glow about you. You have made the powerful and self-supportive choice to no longer go out and try to connect with what just isn't connecting with you, or to go out and find what isn't finding and aligning with you. This is rendering you, in a kind of ironic fashion, highly magnetic, but magnetic for what is truly aligned with that frequency of unconditional love. So yes, there are going to be things and people that have actually been repelled out of your life through the same magnetism. As you become more magnetic for self-love and higher vibrations of unconditional love, you actually become equally more repulsive to what is not capable of connecting with those higher frequencies. That is why you've become such a polarizing figure, either in your life, the world, or in your personal connections. Polarizing meaning you might at times feel like people either love you or hate you, or that people really want to connect with you or seem to just disappear from your life. Know that this isn't coincidental. It's magnetism working in both directions, the attraction and the repulsion, Just like an extremely strong magnet will repel and attract with equal force, you are that magnet. You are magnetized with higher vibrational energies, and therefore your light is repelling a lot of people, opportunities, and individuals that cannot connect with those higher frequency states of being that you are consistently vibrating at. And that is all perfectly well. In fact, it is a wonderful thing that those who cannot connect with you when you are in those higher states will naturally fade out of your life. In fact, I feel this has been happening to you. At times, your ego or human self might step in and question why this is happening. Why can you no longer communicate with certain people? Why did this person disappear from your life? Why did this opportunity not work out, or even seem to reject you? Know that it's not you who is being rejected. It's the effect of your powerful, high vibrational energy and your light. It is the law of attraction at play, because like attracts like, and only what is truly aligned with you can remain in your life long term. I sense that many people who've had the chance to connect with you, even just on a soul level, are experiencing something truly special. Meeting, or even briefly interacting with you, is like a rare and profound gift. Your energy is so powerful that even the smallest exchanges can spark a spiritual awakening in them. It's as if your presence inspires deep transformation, helping them dissolve their shadows and transmute them into light. However, this process can be intense, and many people resist it. While they might be incredibly drawn to you and fascinated by your magnetism, they might also fear the powerful inner changes your energy can trigger. Again, many souls seem to have actually called in the opportunity to meet you, to connect with you. I'm getting that, in some cases, even just seeing you out in public, maybe you passed a stranger on the street, and just making some kind of brief eye contact, created an energy exchange that actually altered the course of that person's life in a positive way. These are the powers of connecting with you energetically. You will begin to notice that people you've interacted with in the past, who you are still connected to in the quantum realm, find that their lives are never the same after meeting you or after connecting with you. They would even say that consciously. I understand if you're feeling a bit skeptical about the idea that your energy has such a strong impact on others. You might be thinking, can I really have that kind of effect? If you're questioning this, your guides are encouraging you to reflect on past connections. Consider how just meeting you or interacting with you has changed people's lives. You might already sense the power of your energy and its impact. However, not everyone is ready or willing to embrace it. Recently, you may have noticed that some people who initially seem to connect with you, whether romantically, platonically, socially, or professionally, suddenly pulled away. They might have projected negativity onto you or vanished from your life, at least temporarily. Again, know that this is not an indication of your lack of worthiness. You are, again, this rare opportunity. You have a once-in-a-lifetime kind of energy. Many people have rejected the opportunity to connect with you recently, and this may have been a little hurtful to your ego. You are being asked to stay in that mode of surrender and to keep reaffirming to yourself, what is aligned with me will not pass me by. What is aligned with me, when I'm in a state of unconditional self-love, will effortlessly connect with me and remain in my life. But I'm also getting a message that people from your more distant past are having this experience of feeling as though they missed some kind of chance or opportunity with you. Now, this is kind of setting up a paradox, because I'm saying certain people recently may have rejected you or pushed you away, disappeared from your life. But then you also have these individuals from the more distant past, maybe a year or multiple years ago, who are regretting having missed an opportunity with you. This isn't a paradox, although it might appear to be, because your energy has this slow burn effect on individuals as well. I keep hearing that they always come back around eventually. So, that might be a confirmation for someone listening. Sometimes, I pick up even from your field that you might have this experience where you know someone is going to regret missing an opportunity with you later in the future. You are very perceptive and intuitive, but in the moment, they're rejecting you, pushing you away, ghosting you, or leaving your life, in some sense. It's almost like, although this might hurt part of your human self or ego self, beneath that, there is a deeper soul knowing within you that your energy has this slow burn effect on others. What I mean by this slow burn effect is that even if someone feels drawn to you at first, your energy can be so intense or transformative that it overwhelms them or catches them off guard. As a result, they might pull away or disconnect. However, your energy has a way of sticking with them, almost like a subtle imprint. Over time, even if they initially felt uncomfortable with the changes your energy sparked, it remains with them, leaving a lasting impression. This lingering effect can be so profound that even after a brief interaction, they find themselves reflecting on you and feeling a sense of regret for not fully embracing the connection. Your presence stays with them, and their intuition keeps nudging them toward you, often leading them to seek you out again in the future. So, that's what I mean when you might have people recently who are still in that phase of having met you, connecting with you, and then pulling away. Meanwhile, you have other people from further back in your past who have reached that next phase of realizing that your energy isn't going away. It's sticking with them. You've left this extremely powerful impression upon them, and they're really desiring to reconnect with you. In fact, some of these individuals may have even reached out recently over the course of the last few months or the last few years. For others of you, they will be coming in futuristically because you've been on their mind. One way to know that you've been on their mind is if you have randomly found yourself thinking suddenly about someone from your past that you haven't thought about in a really long time. If they keep coming back and recurring in your mind, this can actually be a sign that your subconscious is picking up on the energy that that individual is sending you as they are thinking about you and feeling something strongly about you. The way your subconscious is interpreting that energy is by feeding you these sudden, random thoughts about that person. Of course, it is an art to learn to distinguish between what thoughts and energies are yours and what are others. But if you haven't been thinking of that person at all, or really feeling anything about them, and suddenly they start popping back into your mind, it's a fairly sure sign that the energy you're picking up isn't yours. It's actually theirs. This is because they have been thinking about you. In this instance, because these individuals have been in a state of regret that they missed some kind of opportunity to connect with you, there is a determination to re-enter your life. The thing about this energy I'm picking up is that it's not just a static, stagnant kind of sulking energy. It also contains a push, meaning they are being pushed by regret into taking action towards you. This isn't just a stagnant, settled feeling. It's something that's almost going to force their hand, making them take some kind of action because they don't want to be in regret forever. They're going to reach a breaking point where you will see movement in the physical world, whether that's contact or communication. Usually before this communication or contact comes, they'll get stronger in your field and more active in your subconscious. This means those moments where you suddenly start thinking of them out of the blue will become stronger. You might start seeing synchronicities connected with them, or they might even show up in your dreams. Their consciousness their soul, is reintroducing themselves in the astral realm through dreams prior to re-entering your physical life. There's almost like a building of momentum that leads to this breaking point, where they finally do reach out or take some kind of action towards you. Wow, some powerful messages are coming through for whoever is listening. If you're resonating with this, it's likely that you've already been feeling this process unfolding on an intuitive level. It seems like someone is making a determined push to reconnect, as indicated by the Nine of Wands reversed. This person is stubbornly holding on to your energy or trying to make contact. If this person is someone you'd rather not engage with, only you can decide whether or not you want to reconnect. If you recognize this as an unwanted energy, I'd suggest considering a cord-releasing ritual. I recently discovered a very effective cord-releasing exercise that I think could be helpful. If you're interested, I'll share it now. Otherwise, feel free to skip ahead. The ritual involves a visualization exercise. Start by meditating to clear your mind and get into a calm, emotionally balanced state. Once you're centered, focus on the image of the person you're feeling connected to. Because of your strong intuition, you'll likely sense where this person's energy is attached to your chakra system. For example, your sacral chakra is below the navel area, your solar plexus is around the stomach area, and you have the heart chakra, throat, third eye, and crown. At the bottom, you have the root chakra. I started with the sacral chakra because most romantic or intimate connections will be connected to you, at least at the sacral chakra. Sometimes they will also be connected at the solar plexus. If there was more of an emotional element, there will definitely be a heart chakra connection as well. It's possible for someone to connect with you through multiple chakra centers, although that is rare. Someone who connects with you energetically through all 7 chakras is a very deep soul connection, meaning your connection is very all-encompassing. Once you know where they're connecting with you, often you can even feel a bit of tension in your body while thinking of their image. With your eyes still closed and your mind clear, envision that there is a cord connecting that part of your body or chakra center to the image of that person. I find it even more effective, although it might look silly if others are around, to actually reach out and pretend you are grabbing hold of that cord. Gently turn your hand as though you're unlatching it from your body, then pull it out. Imagine yourself tying a knot at the bottom of the cord and moving it to the edge of your aura, gently releasing it. Then, go back into a breathing exercise where you breathe love and light and healing energy back into that space where you removed the cord. I found this visualization to be a really effective way to clear out energies that might not be yours or might be connecting with you in unwanted ways. This cord-releasing ritual isn't meant to remove the positive parts of the connection, but only to remove anything that's connecting with you in a detrimental, tense, or unwanted way. It's a way to clear the negative aspects of the connection while leaving the connection itself. It won't, for example, wipe someone from your life, if that's not your intention. It will simply release the aspects of that connection that have been connecting with you in ways that were undesirable or unwanted. This ceremony can even be done with anyone in your life, even someone you want to improve the connection with. You could remove the cords that were connecting to you in undesirable ways to leave a more pure form of that connection. I wasn't planning on discussing that in this reading, but I really feel someone manifested it through the reading. Do let me know in the comments if that was you and how you feel after trying this exercise. Did it work for you? Do you feel lighter after doing it? Anyway, there is definitely someone who wants to come in for one last stand here. This person is coming up as very stubborn. I'm also getting the card Winter, So this person might have a winter birthday. They could be a Sagittarius, Capricorn, or Aquarius, or even a Scorpio. They might also have the energy of one of those signs in their birth chart. This may be someone who tends to have a cold or dark energy, not dark as in evil, but just a bit pessimistic. I'm hearing that this person had a soft spot for you, a warmth for you. You were the summer in their winter, which sounds dramatic, but might be part of this person's personality. They could be very poetic or dramatic in the way they express things. We have the Yes card, which might be a confirmation for someone. If you were looking for a sign about how this person feels about you, do they still care about you, or are they going to reach out to you? This feels like a resounding yes. I'll read a short guidebook message. Love brings the sea into boiling and turns the mountain into a pebble. Love creates infinite openings in the dark sky and shudders the earth with its magnitude. Rumi, she spins this great earth goddess upon invisible strings amongst a wild, pulsating ballet of life. Stars are born, live, and die all around her. Life moves in constant flux, and still she spins in her great, loving, constant pirouette. How can this be? All of creation is born from nothing. Out of endless silence and darkness, light emerges. What strange magic is this? The sun heats the solar system and burns with power to destroy life, yet it is a force by which life is sustained. Surely this makes no sense and cannot be. We dance in the realm of the impossible made possible constantly, you and I. We are so engrossed in it, so familiar with it, and yet blind to it, that these constant impossibilities happening in every moment never fail to inspire us. We only limit what we believe to be possible by our lack of imagination. The divine has recourse to all that is and all that is yet to be. Is there any limit to the resources of the heavens? Number. So then why have not every impossible dream now been rendered possible, indeed manifested in shining glory upon the earth? So now you are being guided by this loving power to drop the doubt, shed the incredulity, and open up the mind. Allow your imagination to be inspired. The universe wants something to happen for you, something beautiful, utterly improbable, and perfect for your path, your unique, divine destiny. Your mind will wonder if it is possible. People around you may wonder the same thing, but your heart will burn for it to become real, to become more than a fantastic, improbable dream. When your heart is much more powerful than your mind, you won't unintentionally block the incredible grace of manifestation seeking to pour into your thirsty soul like the sweetest, purest waters of blessing. The spring of love arrives to transform the dust into a garden. The call is heard from the heavens to bid the wings of the soul to fly. The sea becomes filled with pearls. The dry land receives the water of life. The stone becomes a ruby, and the body becomes all soul. Rumi, if this video resonated with you and you crave more, interact with the content. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, Magnetize Official. Share these words with anyone who might find comfort and inspiration.